All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to tackle one of the most important tools in the entire Java ecosystem, Apache Maven. If you've ever felt like your projects are a bit of a mess, stick around. We're going to build your very first super clean Maven project step by step. So, does this sound familiar? You're working on a Java project, and you're constantly hunting down the right jar files, dropping them into some random lib folder, hoping your whole team is using the exact same version? It's a real headache, right? And the project layout? Total chaos. One project keeps source files in one place, the next one has them somewhere else entirely. It's just messy. Well, there is a much, much better way. Meet Apache Maven. This is the tool that the pros use to solve these exact problems. It brings order to the chaos by giving you a standard project layout and totally automating your library management. And the best part is, it's actually incredibly easy to get started. So let's do it. Let's create a brand new, perfectly clean project right now. Okay, fire up your Eclipse IDE. We're just going to head up to File, then New, and then Other. In that little window that pops up, find the Maven folder, expand it, and select Maven Project. Go ahead and click Next. Simple as that. Now, on this screen, you'll see a little checkbox that says Create a Simple Project. You're going to want to check that. It lets us skip some of the more advanced stuff for now and just get to the basics. Click Next, and all you have to do is give your project two names, a group ID and an artifact ID. We'll talk about what those are in a sec. Just fill them in, hit Finish, and you are golden. So what are those two IDs all about? Well, think of it like an address. The group ID is like your company or your personal brand. It identifies who is making the project. People often use a reverse domain name, something like pom.xml. Then you have the artifact ID, which is just the name of this specific project, like my Maven app. Together, they create a unique address for your project in the vast world of Java. And boom, your project is created. But look at what happened. Maven didn't just give you an empty folder. No way. It built out a perfect, standardized folder structure for you automatically. This right here is your first big win. Every Maven project looks like this. It's instant organization. And here's what that structure looks like. You've got source/main/Java for your actual application code, and your tests are neatly tucked away in source/test/Java. But I want you to look at that last file on the list, pom.xml. This file is the absolute heart and soul of your project. So let's zoom in on that pom.xml file. We call it the project's brain for a very good reason. This single file is the control center for everything. It tells Maven what your project is, what it needs to run, and exactly how to build it. It's where all the magic really happens. Now, technically, POM stands for Project Object Model, but you don't really need to memorize that. Just think of it as the ultimate instruction manual for your project. Every setting, every library, every little detail, it all lives right here in this one file. Okay, are you ready for Maven's killer feature? Seriously, this is a game changer. Remember that nightmare of manually downloading jar files? With Maven, that whole process gets replaced with something way, way more powerful called dependencies. And this is the core idea that changes absolutely everything. You don't hunt for files anymore. You just declare what you need, right inside your pom.xml. So, for instance, if your app needs to talk to a MySQL database, you don't go searching for a driver, you just tell Maven about it. And here's what that declaration looks like. See that pattern? It's the same group ID and artifact ID we used for our own project, but now we're pointing to someone else's. And we're also specifying the exact version we want. We're literally giving Maven the exact coordinates of the library we need. And here comes the magic. The second you add those lines to your pom.xml and hit save, Maven just springs into action. It goes out to the internet, finds that exact library, downloads it, and automatically adds it to your project's class path. It's amazing. No more hunting for jars. It's all done for you. So you're probably asking, where is it getting this code from? Well, it's all coming from one central place. It's a huge online library called a repository. The biggest one is called Maven Central, and it has millions of open source libraries, all indexed and ready for you to pull into your project with just a few lines of code. And you know what? That's really the core of it. In just a few clicks, you've created a project that has a professional structure and a super powerful system for managing all of its libraries. This is the foundation for building pretty much any serious Java application. So, you've swapped out the chaos of random folders and manual downloads for a clean, automated, and incredibly powerful workflow. The foundation has been laid. So the only question left is, what are you going to build first?